Welcome to Book Journey Journal, your passport to adventure, imagination, and endless worlds. Join us as we embark on a thrilling voyage through the realms of literature, where every page turns into a new chapter of discovery. Whether you're an avid bookworm, a casual reader, or simply curious about the wonders of the written word, you've come to the right place. Our channel is dedicated to the magic of storytelling. It's not just about reading, it's about the journey each book takes us on, the characters we meet, the places we visit, and the emotions we experience. From timeless classics to contemporary bestsellers, from spine-tingling mysteries to heartwarming tales, we cover a wide range of genres and authors. So, whether you're searching for your next literary adventure or revisiting an old favorite, you'll find something here to ignite your passion for reading. Subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and let's set sail on a book journey journal you won't soon forget. Grab your bookmark and get ready, because the next chapter of our adventure is about to begin. In Chapter 1 of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, titled The Other Minister, we are introduced to the Muggle Prime Minister of Britain, who receives a visit from Cornelius Fudge, the former Minister of Magic. Fudge informs the Prime Minister about the return of Lord Voldemort and the increasing threat to both the Wizarding and Muggle worlds. This chapter sets the tone for the growing darkness and danger in the Wizarding world and the challenges that lie ahead for Harry and his friends. It also highlights the ongoing struggle to keep the Wizarding world's secrets hidden from Muggles. In Chapter 2, we join Severus Snape at his home, Spinner's End. Bellatrix Lestrange and Narcissa Malfoy visit him, seeking his help with a dangerous task. Snape makes an unbreakable vow to protect and assist Draco Malfoy in a mission assigned by Lord Voldemort. This chapter deepens the intrigue surrounding Snape's loyalties and the growing tension within the Death Eater ranks. It also underscores the high stakes and moral complexities that will play a significant role in the events of the book. We find Harry at the Burrow, the Weasley family's home, in Chapter 3. He is eagerly anticipating his upcoming 6th year at Hogwarts and his desire to become an Auror. Harry, Ron, and Hermione also discuss Professor Slughorn, the new potions teacher, and his tendency to invite students with promising abilities to join his Slug Club. We witness Harry's first potions class of the year with the new teacher, Professor Slughorn, in Chapter 4. Slughorn has a reputation for favoring students with exceptional magical abilities and invites Harry to join his exclusive Slug Club. During the class, Harry excels and wins a vial of Felix Felicis, a potion that grants good luck for a limited time. In Chapter 5, Harry spends an evening at the Burrow, the Weasley family's home. He observes the blossoming romantic relationships within the household, particularly the growing affection between Ron and Hermione. Meanwhile, Ginny Weasley has begun dating Dean Thomas, which stirs a mix of emotions in Harry. The chapter provides a light-hearted and humorous interlude amidst the growing darkness of the Wizarding world. It highlights the challenges of adolescence, relationships, and the complexities of friendship. While Harry grapples with his own feelings, he also becomes increasingly curious about Draco Malfoy's actions and continues to navigate the mysteries surrounding the Half-Blood Prince's potions textbook. Harry becomes more suspicious of Draco Malfoy's activities in Chapter 6, suspecting that he is involved in dark magic. He discusses his concerns with Ron and Hermione and decides to tail Draco around Hogwarts. Meanwhile, Professor Dumbledore takes Harry on a journey to retrieve a Horcrux, one of Voldemort's hidden soul fragments. They venture to an underground cave where Dumbledore faces a series of magical defenses to acquire the Horcrux. In Chapter 7, we see Harry becoming more involved in Professor Slughorn's exclusive club. Slughorn continues to invite him to gatherings with influential and talented students, hoping to cultivate Harry's favor. During one such event, Harry meets Horace Slughorn's favorite student, Cormac McLaggen, who seems to have a penchant for making a spectacle of himself. This chapter highlights the social dynamics at Hogwarts, as well as Harry's growing unease about Draco Malfoy's mysterious behavior. Additionally, it portrays the complicated relationships between characters and the underlying tension as the wizarding world prepares for the inevitable confrontation with Voldemort. Harry decides to use his newfound knowledge of the Half-Blood Prince's notes to excel in potions class in the next chapter of the book. This leads to a series of successes, earning him Slughorn's praise and further favoritism. However, Hermione is concerned about the ethical implications of Harry using these potentially dangerous spells and potions. In Chapter 9, Harry learns more about the mysterious Half-Blood Prince, the previous owner of his potions textbook. Harry discovers a spell in the book called Sectumsempra and uses it on Draco Malfoy during a confrontation in the bathroom. The spell causes serious injuries to Draco, revealing the dangerous nature of the spell. In the next part of the book, Harry and Professor Dumbledore delve into Voldemort's past by using Dumbledore's pensieve. They explore the memories of Professor Slughorn, who had initially been reluctant to reveal the full contents of a memory involving young Tom Riddle. The memory provides crucial insights into Riddle's family history, his quest for power, and his interest in Horcruxes. In Chapter 11, Harry continues to excel in potions class using the Half-Blood Prince's instructions. However, he remains uneasy about the book's previous owner and its origins. Hermione is concerned about the influence of the book and urges Harry to stop using it. This chapter also explores Ron's struggles in Quidditch, particularly his performance as keeper for the Gryffindor team. Ron's insecurities and Harry's growing frustration with him strain their friendship. As the school year progresses, Harry's concerns about Draco Malfoy's activities intensify, and he continues his efforts to uncover the truth behind Malfoy's mission, even as he grapples with the ethical implications of his potion's success. In Chapter 12, we see Harry's growing curiosity about the mysterious Room of Requirement, which he believes Draco Malfoy might be using for his secret activities. Meanwhile, Ron becomes increasingly infatuated with Romilda Vane, a fellow student who has unknowingly given him a love potion. Dumbledore takes Harry on another pensive journey in Chapter 13, this time to the memories of a former Hogwarts professor, Horace Slughorn. The memory reveals Tom Riddle's persistence in obtaining information about Horcruxes, dark objects that house fragments of a wizard's soul. Dumbledore and Harry discuss their suspicions about Horcruxes and the importance of obtaining Slughorn's unaltered memory. Harry is tasked with convincing Slughorn to share the true memory. Hermione shares her concerns with Harry about the dangers of using the luck-enhancing potion in the next part of this book, Felix Felicis, and Harry's recent reliance on it to achieve success. Despite her warnings, Harry decides to take a small dose of Felix Felicis before embarking on a mission to retrieve Slughorn's true memory. Harry's use of the potion leads to a series of fortunate events, including his successful persuasion of Horace Slughorn to share the unaltered memory. This crucial memory provides important information about Horcruxes and Tom Riddle's inquiry into creating multiple Horcruxes. In Chapter 15, we witness a pivotal and tense moment between Severus Snape, Narcissa Malfoy, and Bellatrix Lestrange. Narcissa asks Snape to make an unbreakable vow to protect and assist her son Draco in completing a dangerous mission assigned by Voldemort. Snape agrees, and the vow is sealed, binding him to this perilous task. Harry, who has been secretly eavesdropping on this conversation, realizes the seriousness of Draco's mission and Snape's involvement. In Chapter 16, we see the Christmas holiday approaching at Hogwarts. The atmosphere is somber, with the threat of Voldemort looming over the wizarding world. Harry receives an unexpected gift from Professor Slughorn, a vial of Felix Felicis, which adds to his internal struggle about when to use it. Meanwhile, Ron and Hermione's relationship remains strained due to Ron's ongoing infatuation with Lavender Brown. Harry and Professor Dumbledore continue their mission to retrieve the true memory from Horace Slughorn in Chapter 17. They visit the former potions master at his home and employ various tactics to persuade him to share the memory. During this encounter, Slughorn reveals his guilt about sharing knowledge with Tom Riddle, who later became Lord Voldemort. He also mentions something called Horcruxes, a term that piques Harry's interest. In Chapter 18, we celebrate Harry's birthday and the start of his 6th year at Hogwarts. However, the occasion is overshadowed by the weight of the ongoing conflict with Voldemort. Harry receives several birthday presents, including a pocket watch from Molly Weasley and a book on potions from Hermione. In Chapter 19, we see Hermione's growing concern for the treatment of house elves at Hogwarts and in the wizarding world in general. She is particularly worried about Kreacher, the Black family house elf, and the unfair treatment he receives from Sirius Black's portrait. Hermione becomes an advocate for the rights and fair treatment of house elves, even creating a group called SPEW, Society for the Promotion of Elfish Welfare. However, her campaign faces resistance from both Ron and the house elves themselves, who take pride in their servitude. In the next chapter of the book, we witness a significant development in the ongoing mystery surrounding Voldemort's Horcruxes. Dumbledore shares with Harry his suspicions about the number of Horcruxes Voldemort may have created. Dumbledore believes that Voldemort has created 6 Horcruxes, and he has identified and destroyed 4 of them, including Tom Riddle's diary and the ring of Marvolo Gaunt. This leaves 2 unknown Horcruxes that must be located and destroyed to weaken Voldemort. In Chapter 21, Harry is determined to learn more about Voldemort's Horcruxes and decides to confront Professor Dumbledore about the elusive Horcrux hidden at Hogwarts. Dumbledore agrees to tell Harry more about Horcruxes and promises to reveal the secret of the final Horcrux, but only if they are successful in retrieving Slughorn's memory. Harry's relentless pursuit of the truth demonstrates his growing maturity and sense of responsibility in the fight against Voldemort. This chapter underscores the importance of knowledge and the ongoing battle to uncover and destroy the Dark Lord's Horcruxes. In the next chapter, the wizarding world mourns the loss of Albus Dumbledore, who was killed by Severus Snape. The funeral takes place at Hogwarts, and it is a somber and emotional occasion attended by many. Harry, deeply affected by Dumbledore's death, confides in Ginny Weasley about the Horcruxes and his mission to destroy them. He vows to continue Dumbledore's work and find and destroy the remaining Horcruxes to weaken Voldemort. In Chapter 23, Harry, Ron, and Hermione return to the Burrow after Dumbledore's funeral. There, they are joined by Bill Weasley and the Goblin Griphook to discuss the possibility of breaking into Gringotts Bank to retrieve another Horcrux they believe is hidden there. The trio, along with Griphook, begins planning their dangerous mission to infiltrate Gringotts. They are determined to continue Dumbledore's work in locating and destroying the Horcruxes. In Chapter 24, Harry discovers that the mysterious spell Sectumsempra is a dangerous and deadly curse after using it against Draco Malfoy in a fit of anger. Draco is seriously injured, and Snape arrives to tend to his wounds. Snape learns about the Half-Blood Prince's potion book, which Harry had been using, and confiscates it. Harry realizes the potential danger of the book's spells, and that he needs to be more cautious. In Chapter 25, Harry decides to venture into the Pensieve, using one of Dumbledore's memories to learn more about Voldemort's Horcruxes. The memory takes him to various points in Voldemort's life, from his troubled childhood as Tom Riddle to his transformation into the Dark Lord. Harry witnesses crucial moments in Voldemort's past, including his conversations with Dumbledore, his creation of Horcruxes, and his quest for immortality. He learns that Voldemort had unwittingly made Harry a Horcrux when he attempted to kill him as a baby, explaining the unique connection between them. In Chapter 26 of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, titled The Phoenix Lament, Harry and his friends return to Hogwarts, where they are met with a grim atmosphere. The castle is under the control of the Death Eaters, and Severus Snape has become the headmaster. Harry reveals his determination to find and destroy the remaining Horcruxes, despite the challenges ahead. He and his friends form a plan to retrieve another Horcrux from Bellatrix Lestrange's vault at Gringotts Bank. In Chapter 27, the tension and danger escalate. Dumbledore has left Hogwarts with Harry to retrieve a Horcrux, leaving the school vulnerable. As they return to the Astronomy Tower, they are ambushed by Death Eaters. Draco Malfoy, under pressure from Voldemort, is tasked with killing Dumbledore, but hesitates when the moment arrives. Snape arrives and ultimately kills Dumbledore, seemingly betraying his former mentor. This shocking and tragic chapter marks the death of Albus Dumbledore, leaving Harry and the wizarding world in a state of despair and uncertainty. The story takes a dark turn as Voldemort's power continues to grow, and the Horcrux hunt becomes even more urgent. In Chapter 28, chaos and confusion reign at Hogwarts following Dumbledore's death. The Death Eaters have taken control of the school, and Harry, Ron, and Hermione narrowly escape capture by using Polyjuice Potion to disguise themselves as fellow students. During their escape, they learn that Snape has fled the castle, further deepening the mystery surrounding his true allegiance. The trio is left with a sense of desperation and uncertainty as they contemplate their next steps in the fight against Voldemort. The trio continues their quest to destroy the remaining Horcruxes and weaken Voldemort in Chapter 29. They believe that one of the Horcruxes is Rowena Ravenclaw's lost diadem, which they suspect is hidden at Hogwarts. Harry, Ron, and Hermione return to Hogwarts in secret, using the secret passage from Hogsmeade. They encounter Neville Longbottom, who joins them in their mission. Together, they search for clues about the diadem's whereabouts. In Chapter 30, the trio's mission to find the Horcruxes continues. They discover that the lost diadem of Ravenclaw is likely hidden in the Room of Requirement, a place that transforms into whatever the Seeker needs. Meanwhile, the Battle of Hogwarts is escalating, with Death Eaters and Voldemort's forces besieging the castle. Students and members of the Order of the Phoenix are fighting back to defend the school. Harry confronts Snape, demanding to know the truth about his loyalty and actions. This installment in the series takes readers on a roller coaster ride of emotions, from heartwarming moments to gut-wrenching revelations. The story continues to explore the complexities of good and evil as Harry and his friends uncover the existence of Horcruxes, objects containing fragments of Voldemort's soul. These Horcruxes are central to Voldemort's immortality, and Harry's quest to destroy them drives the narrative. Throughout the book, we see the characters grow and evolve, facing challenges that test their strengths and convictions. Harry's relationship with Dumbledore deepens as he learns about Voldemort's past and the origins of Horcruxes. And with that, we come to the end of our thrilling book review journey. We hope you enjoyed it and that it has ignited your curiosity or deepened your love for literature. If you found this review intriguing and want to experience the entire story for yourself, you can find a link to purchase the book in the video description below. Remember, the real magic of reading is immersing yourself in the pages, discovering the characters, and experiencing the plot twists firsthand. As we turn the page on this review, remember that our next book adventure is just around the corner. So grab your reading glasses, your favorite cozy spot, and your reading list, because we'll see each other again soon for another captivating journey through the world of books. Until then, happy reading, fellow book lovers, and may your literary adventures be as boundless as your imagination. We look forward to sharing our next book adventure with you. Stay tuned and farewell for now.